Hello, my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm building just a very simple house. Basically, a lot of people will say, oh, I can build nothing but a box, or everything I build, it's just a box. That's all I can build. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can build anything out of a box. So basically in this build, I am taking that whole idea and just kind of turning it on its head and just being like, hey, here's a box. It's literally a house that's just a rectangle. It's nothing crazy. It's got one little bit of a bay windowish area section in the front, and that's it. There's nothing else. It's just a rectangle, and it turned out to be a really fun house. This is also a base game only house, so you do not need any, expansion packs, game packs, stuff packs, custom content, nothing. You just need the base game. And yeah, I'm building this on a 30 by 20 lot in Willow Creek. As you can see, it's called Riverside Roost. That's the lot name. So yeah, but anyway, basically this house, it actually has I'm going to say 4 bedrooms because the attic space upstairs is like its own apartment section. It has everything that your sim will need. It has a kitchen and living and sleeping and bathroom area, but it basically has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. So it can house quite a few sims. I mean, 3 of those beds are double beds, so you can have quite a few sims in this house, and there's enough bathrooms. I mean, the bathroom on the first floor is actually a half bath, have it's just a simple little half bath. I thought it would make sense to put it there. But yeah, I did have the intention of doing a basement in this house. I actually built it and put it down as I was building this, but I think I just kind of got into the build and just completely forgot about the basement. So I just deleted the basement. I was like, it's whatever. There's enough in this house already. Out back, there is actually a little, I'm calling it a little she shed. It's super cute. It's just like a little building where I just put, just a few little basic items just for sims to just go out and just kind of hang out in. And it's just it's not the most well furnished little shed, but it's just a simple little shed. It's what it is. So yeah, but anyway, what else about this house do I need to go on about? Oh yeah, the house that is up on the gallery, I totally forgot to put anything on the front porch. So if you download this house, there won't be anything on the porch, sadly. But I mean, hey, at least you can kind of add your own little twist on that one. And yeah, but anyway, it was a really, really fun house though. I've been watching HGTV again. I just kind of go in and out of phases of watching HGTV, and I was watching Good Bones on Hulu. Basically, it's HGTV, but it's Hulu. You know what I mean. But I've been watching Good Bones, and it's a really fun show. It's just a mother-daughter in Indianapolis just renovating houses, and it's really, really fun to watch. And so yeah, it was really an inspiration for this, because I would say a lot of the houses here in the Midwest and the South and stuff like that are quite simple. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like that all across America and other countries too, but this house, I feel like it kind of goes along with that vibe. It's just very, very simple and straightforward. It's a box basically, so you can do anything you want. I mean, honestly, you all, when it comes to doing floor plans, I find that these really basic shaped houses are a lot easier to set up floor plans because it's a rectangle. All you have to do is make the rooms work together, and that's it. It's still a little bit of trial and error trying to figure out floor plans, but If you all are looking for, tips and tricks on how to do floor plans, the best thing to do is, either go on Google Images or Pinterest or what have you, and just look up house plans. And you can kind of get an idea. And obviously, I don't do that for every single build, for sure. Like I barely ever do that. But if you're definitely struggling to figure out like what a good floor plan is, you can do that. And yes, you can see me adding all these dormers. I quickly changed my mind. I was like, no, I'm just going to add one. It can just be like one little dormer on the side there, just for the bathroom upstairs in the attic. I wanted to add a bathroom, but there wasn't really enough space, and I didn't want to squeeze everything in there too much, so I just kind of did that. And again, I kept the landscaping really, really simple. Another trick with landscaping is, honestly, if you don't really want to do a lot of landscaping, the best thing to do is just go around the base of the house a bit with just some plants like this that just kind of cover it, and there you go. Just enlarge things, just kind of fill in that space, and that's kind of all you need. Trees also a really good help too. Obviously, I wouldn't go overboard with trees personally, but I've seen people like layer trees really well. Like Sim Kim, she is so good at like layering trees and just layering landscaping. So that's honestly where I learned a lot of my landscaping, is watching Sim Kim's builds, because her builds are just incredible and so detailed, and just they're literally goals. Like honestly, like I build suburban houses and I'm like, ooh, this looks so good, I'm so proud of it, and then I see her do it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm a terrible builder, like I can't do anything. So yeah, but anyway, here is a little she shed. I kind of wish that I would have added some more like plants to it and stuff like that, but it was quite small, so it was kind of hard to. So I just kind of made it a practical little space. I just put like a bookshelf and like a little couch and an easel and a guitar, a violin, and like a radio. I just thought that, whoever had this little shed, they just kind of went out there just to kind of enjoy, creating things and just tune out, the big stately house. They just kind of want to go in something small and private. So yeah, but there is a little garden out back as well. And for some reason, this terrain paint that I placed down right here specifically, it disappeared. The rest of it stayed, but for some reason that just disappeared like out of nowhere. I don't understand why. I've had that glitch happen before where I would load in the lot with a sim or something, and then some of the terrain paint would just be gone, or it would be like replaced with something else. I'm not even sure. I don't know what that glitch is. It's very, very rare that it happens. I think it's only ever happened like 2 or 3 times with me, but it's pretty rare. Like I haven't had it in a long time, so who knows? But anyway, if you all are watching this, hopefully by the time that this goes out, we have received the newest update. I'm actually recording this like 3 or 4 days before we're supposed to get that update, so bear with me. But yeah, like I'm so excited. Like we're gonna get so many nice items. My friend Nando, we were actually talking on Discord, and he was showing me like some screenshots of the stream, because I never watched the stream. I just been keeping up with stuff on Twitter, honestly, because it's I didn't really know the stream was happening. Like I kind of ignore stuff like that because I'm in my own little world, I guess. But yeah, but basically he was showing me like some screenshots of it, and it was so cool. Like I saw so many things that I'm excited for. I saw some solar panels. Like what? Even though they're not functional, they're still decorative solar panels, and it makes me so happy. Like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. There's so many other things too. Like there's landscaping, rocks, bridges, like just there's so many things. And I'm so excited. I mean, my builds are going to be so much more detailed and just put together, and I'm excited. But anyway, we are finally into the interior of the house. I will say it took me a little bit of trial and error to figure out this living room. I feel like because it was the living room, I really wanted to make it like look right. I feel like when I'm just building base game houses, bedrooms, I can kind of, do whatever and it looks good. Bedrooms are a little bit more mismatched and, personal, I guess. But with this living room, it was like the entrance. It was like what you saw when you walk into the house. So I wanted it to be like pretty impressive. And, I kind of paused a lot. And I just, yeah, I was really trying to think. I was like, what do I want for this? Like, what would look good in here? And it took me a lot of trial and error, like I said. And I did get another fireplace because that fireplace is just, it's okay. It just didn't work for this house very much. The swatches are really the reason why. Like, I feel like the swatches on that fireplace just they weren't working. So yeah, but I figured it out in the end. Simplicity is better than complexity in this case, and less is more. So I just went with whites and light blues, and I just kind of kept it simple like that. And it turned out to look really, really nice in the end, I think. I was like not loving how bulky this fireplace was. Like, I wish we had another fireplace that was like lower and like longer, or no, not longer, wider, like lower and wider, so that it looked a little bit more, I don't know, like less chunky like that one, but it was the only one we had. So but then I put it in this white swatch and it looks good. I think it looks better now. It kind of goes with everything a little bit nicer. But yeah, I think I mentioned that this house was on the gallery. Yeah, this house is on the gallery. All you have to do is search for my username, lukeydean, and the hashtag Lukey. All that information is down below. And really, really quickly, for some reason, I was placing down a couple of those smaller tables in this house. Only a couple of them did it, but then the lighting went weird. Like, it was like a weird shader glitch or something. I don't know what was going on there. It was just... I see. This is something I am confused about. There are certain items in The Sims 4. Like, there's some plants that do this. There are some tables. I don't even know what it is. It's just like certain items, when you place them down, it's just like there's a big shadow around them, or they just make a big shadow appear in just the whole room or something like that. And it's really confusing. I don't know what's going on. It's not my computer. I know that because I remember having my laptop. I remember that happening on my laptop and being like really confused, thinking, oh, it might be just my graphics card or something. But in this case, I have a really nice graphics card and it actually does a good job, and my game is on ultra settings, it's on the highest settings possible. And yeah, it's just a little confusing. I don't really understand what's going on there. So yeah, if any of y'all have that problem, do let me know, because in particular, one of the things that I know right off the top of my head is that one like planter from, what is it, Seasons? It's like the one with like the succulents in it, and it's like kind of got the two different little holders for it. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever I place that down inside of a house, I get that weird shader glitch around that item, and it just looks really awful on the inside of a house. When you place it outside, it's fine. I don't really understand that. So I don't know if it could be like a mod that I have or something. I'm not really sure. Because if you don't know, I actually have a mod installed into my game right now, and I'm pretty sure it's not it, because I used to not use that mod like at all, and I still had that issue. So I don't know. I'm going to look into it. But the mod is actually by Lumia Sims on Tumblr, and it is, I think, called the No Blue lighting mod. Basically, whenever you build a house, or you build a room and there's no lights, there's no windows, it's completely dark inside, it has this kind of blue tint to the shadows and everything, and it just kind of looks like it, I don't know, it just looks somewhat different. Like, I guess it's to help you see things a little bit better, but personally I'm not a huge fan of it. So this mod actually removes that blue tint and just makes it like a neutral, gray color, and it's quite nice. And I said color really weird there, but yeah, weird. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. It's late. I've been off work for like 2 days. This is my third day off work actually, and I'm losing my mind slowly. I'm going stir crazy. Like, I've done so many videos these days off. I can't even. I just can't even. I can't even. And I paused here for some reason, and I don't have time to go back and edit. So you're fine. But oh, that's right. I was just talking to boys. That's what it was for sure. But yeah, boys, like multiple, like a boy, I guess. I don't know. Friends, basically. I make it sound so much worse than it is. And I was also looking at the swatches on this bar stool, and like some of them looked like they were like used, like reclaimed chairs or something, and they looked kind of dirty and weird. And I don't know. Maybe it's just, yeah. I will say something really quickly though. The items that we receive in the base game recently, like in the patch updates that we get, they're like way nicer than the older stuff. Like some of the older stuff in the base game is just kind of tacky and kind of like, yeah, like those chairs, they were the only bar stool chairs that like worked with this, which actually no, that's not true. We have some that are very basic that would have worked there just fine. And again, I am paused because I am probably talking to my friends on Messenger or Discord or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I was getting that lighting glitch again in this room, and I don't know what it is. It's just, it looks so dingy in some areas, and I don't know why. So I really start to lay down the lighting, and I was actually looking it up, seeing like if there was an issue here. Like I was so freaked out, and oh my goodness, there's so many pauses here. I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, at least you get to hear my voice for like a few seconds longer, and that's a blessing, right? I cringe when I say that, but seriously, this is cute. The kitchen, I think it's cute. I definitely do think that building with the base game it's you kind of have to be a little bit more creative with just building with the base game. And in this case, I definitely had to. I will say, though, that a lot of the items in the base game I use very regularly. So, for example, the wallpapers there that I use throughout this house, those are very much staples in this house. Those bookshelves in the living room. Sometimes I'll use the curtains quite often. The windows, clearly, like, whatever. But also, like there's some items from the base game that aren't just like regular everyday items. Like, we've got we've got like kitchen stuff, bathroom stuff. Like, we've got some beds that are, well, they're not the greatest, actually. The beds are kind of the worst part. But yeah, no, there's quite a few items in the base game that I use like pretty much every single build. Clearly, like it's the base game. That's what's going to happen. You know what? I should challenge myself. It's like a reverse base game build where I only build without the base game, essentially. Like I build an entire house and I don't use anything from the base game. That would have to definitely be a challenge. Ooh, that would be interesting. I might try that out and see what I can come up with. It might be a little bit interesting, to say the least, because I feel like I do use quite a bit of the base game items for sure, but like not having them, ooh, like I'm pretty sure you could build a house, but like it might be a little bit strange because like a lot of the the bathroom stuff, for example, it's very like a lot of the base game bathroom stuff is very much like used in every build essentially, but it would be interesting to see. I don't know. Just depends on the style you're going for, I guess. So yeah, but anyway, I'm leading on up to the upstairs area, and there is a master bathroom. There is a master bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, and then there are 2 other bedrooms up here, and then a little smaller bathroom as well. And yeah, like I didn't do a kids room just because I hate building kids rooms in the base game without kid items from other packs. I just don't like the items from the base game all that much when it comes to kid stuff. So I just built kind of a normal little bedroom. It could be a guest bedroom. It could be just like an older child's bedroom or something like that. It's very simple. It's not in the face. It's almost like it's almost like just like a guest room almost. Like it's very simple, but I quite like it a lot. It's got a nice little color scheme, I think. So yeah, and the other bedroom is actually a teen's bedroom, and I imagined, or it could be a young adult. It could be a young adult as well, or it could be another couple's bedroom. It's really up to you in that point, but it is a room that I imagined an artist sleeping in and having and everything. So yeah, it's pretty cute. I quite like it. I actually really like doing rooms that are like artistic, like artist themed rooms. I don't know why. I just really, really like them. So yeah, this master bathroom, though, I will say it was kind of a pain to figure out where to put everything because just the way the door was set up and like the windows and like everything, it just felt a little bit awkward. But then I figured it out eventually. It kind of works okay, I guess. I managed to fit everything, so that's what matters there. So But yeah, I really should have cut out the other bathroom because it was quite boring. But yeah, I was actually intending right there in that little like section there to make like a mini closet, like just put like a door on the end there. Like, see, we're in the hallway, the landing there. It's like got that little void area. I was actually going to just put like a normal door and then just make like a teeny little closet just to put some like, I don't know, cabinets in, or like some coats or something, but I just totally forgot because I got distracted by building. So yeah, again, this bathroom here, really, really simple. Base game, you can't go wrong with just the base game. Honestly, I actually received a comment from someone saying that they only had the base game and they really liked it because they, can't really afford any of the packs. And I definitely kind of feel you there, honestly. Before I did YouTube, I was a broke college kid. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I was a broke college kid whenever I started my YouTube channel. And I definitely was spending money very irresponsibly, and I shouldn't have been spending it on video games. And did I still do that? Yes, I did, because again, I was very irresponsible and I was like 20. So, oh my God. That is right though. I was like 20 when I started my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, there's no way. Like, no, I've got to do that math. Okay, so I'm turning 24 this year. So I started YouTube in 2016. Oh gosh. I started YouTube on January of 2016. So how do I do that math? Okay, how old was I? Let's just look back then. So if I'm going to be turning 24 now, that means I would have been turning, oh gosh, math. What is math? How do you do this math? I don't know. I'm like blanking. Let's see really quickly. Let me think. Okay, so early 2016, I must have been 20 if I'm not. No, I was 21. No, I was 20. I was turning 21 that year. Yeah, I think I was turning 21 that year, right? Yeah, I was. It's 3 years ago. Yeah, that's right. I was turning 21, and when I started my channel, I was 20. That's wild. That is wild. Oh gosh. I was a completely different person then. Like, I was a broke college student who was like really depressed and really anxious and couldn't drive on their own and I don't even think I had my license yet. I don't even think I had a car yet. Oh my gosh, y'all have seen me grow. Let's be real. All those years ago when I started, I had nothing. I had no car. I had no friends. I had no, license. I had no money. I had college, and that was it. Now, I'm not that much better off. I mean, let's be real, y'all. But I have grown a lot. I'm in therapy, and I have a job that I work with people at all the time. And I'm still doing YouTube. I have a really good, well, not a lot, but I've got a good little selection of friends that I talk to quite regularly. And yeah, I'm like way more confident now. This video just got real deep, but like, yeah, I just thought I would talk about that. I just had a moment there. Wow, that was cool. Yeah, but anyway, here is the little attic space upstairs. Again, it's kind of hard to get in there and play with your Sims unless you put the walls completely down. So I didn't really bother furnishing it like crazy detailed. Like, I just kind of put everything that your Sim would need. I can imagine that maybe, they have like an older, maybe the parents who own this house, if there's some parents that do own this house, maybe they have an older child that is like maybe a young adult, and they just kind of, started living in the attic because it was like their own apartment, and maybe they pay rent every month. I don't know what I'm saying. And it's just basically got the basic necessities. It's got a kitchen, it's got, an office space, a bathroom, a living area, and a bedroom area. And then I did kind of cram in this like fake dining space. You might want to delete that if you download this house. It might not be functional. It definitely isn't functional, but it might just be in the way. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, and also be sure to leave a comment down below, just suggesting. I cannot speak. Is it articulate? No. Yes, that's articulate. What am I trying to say? I can't pronounce words. I can't speak English properly right now, so bear with me. But yeah, this house is available on the Sims 4 gallery. All you have to do is search for my username, lukeydean, and the hashtag Lukey to find it. And yeah, that's pretty much it though, I think. Super fun build. Be sure to stay tuned on Sundays from now on. I don't know if I did live stream on Sunday, this past Sunday, but I will try to live stream every single Sunday from now on. That's kind of my rough streaming schedule right now. If you're watching this in the future and I'm not doing that every single Sunday, I'm sorry. I guess I just got overwhelmed or something. I don't know. You know me, I'm crazy. But seriously, I'm having a lot of fun with my live streams, and it's definitely a really, really fun experience playing The Sims with you all and like having you all like, you know, leave comments in real time. It's such a bizarre experience that I've never really done before, and I'm really, really happy that I am. So yeah, so here are the screenshots. Enjoy the lovely video screenshots. What am I trying to say? And yeah, I had so much fun. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.